looks like my hair.
It's leather.
It is leather.
It's damp.
And because I was asking like
No.
it's not gonna fly.
Tom, I have more in common with than all the other window cleaners.
Oh.
Can I have a better scrim, please?
Comparing the sizes of the windows that we were cleaning, that Jamie and I are used to cleaning at home, to the size of residential windows here was really eye-opening. And then just seeing how close together everything is and how it's possible to do like 8 houses within a 2-block radius. That's really cool.
Are you enjoying your experience here?
Yes. It's easy. Piece of cake. These houses are so easy.
And you wish you had these sorts of houses around your way?
No.
You could make so much more money?
I don't, because we like the adrenaline. We like laddering off boulders and the height and hanging from houses just to get to one window. And like, if you run into a house that's a single story, you might run into a single story house once in a month. Everything is 4 or 5 stories.
He said wait for him. No. Oh, what? That's what you need. You need to go to the other side. Go through there.
You gotta go through there, get us to the ground. When we worked with Tom, it's just interesting to see like a nose-to-glass window cleaner here in England and how he like approaches his window cleaning. Like they mop and go. So they'll mop the window.
We call it mop and go.
We call it mop and go. Just mop, squeegee, wipe your edges, go to the next window. It's very fast, but we can't do that in the States.
Very rare that I'll actually mop and go a window. The only time I mop and go a window is if I've been there before and it's the inside of the window. Because on the outside of the window, there's 100% of the time there's something I have to wool off. Paint or stain, sap, tree sap. Those are the times when I'll pull out my blade and I'll have to blade the window. But nonetheless, I try and get there to be not a single speck on the window, so it's different leaving stuff on there and walking away from it. So
I've taken one ladder over because of this. I can't get the one way over there.
Are you in this house?
Yeah.
No.
Just this one. No.
Oh.
I've
Wait, why are we taking-
that far one.
Oh, gotcha.
Take that over.
I got it.
You got it? Yeah.
This is because you can't get the ladder through here, right?
Because this is here. This
Yeah.
used to be here, and you can't get the ladder through.
This one, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that big ladder, big ass ladder is just for that little window, okay?
Oh, here, let's go put this back.
Easy.
So this is easy work. So you don't mind being paid £8 for it?
This is, oh heck no, I would not even do it for £8. But, like, these are the size of a hamster cage compared to the houses we do. Like, that small.
nice job so far. The closest what we've experienced so far in the UK to us, except for the mop and go is what we call it. We're not cleaning everything off the window, which is kind of.
What do you mean?
There's still paint on the windows.
We don't take paint off the windows.
That's what I'm talking about. Why not? We're cleaning the windows. You gotta clean the window of all the stuff.
So it's definitely like more my style, you know, like I
Tom's more your style.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I feel like I identify a lot more with him than with them as far as like what their daily life is like. You know, he probably appreciates working alone too in some ways, but I think he's also worked with other people. I don't know, see, when you work with yourself and only yourself, you only have to worry about one person, and you always do things your own way.
I'm trying to help your boy out. Make him some money. It's $8 a house.
Are you surprised by that amount?
Heck yeah. That's insane. How can you survive on that? How could you support your family on that? Like, my oldest daughter costs me $35,000 a year with her soccer. You know, like how could I support anybody? You know, I'm a single mom. My kids have everything. But I do work my ass off.
Higher.
Higher?
Higher.
I don't know how much higher this
Well,
ladder is.
go one more ring. Just go one more ring.
Oh, you got that, do you?
Probably. Probably will. Just hope the ladder is built for it.
Here, can you put his
That's like the last thing I'm worried about.
no.
Footing.
It's this middle. I'll.
Do you not consider this as dangerous in any way?
Only because we don't know the ladder.
We don't know the
Look at him up there. He's on
equipment.
Look up.
Look at him. He's got it.
What about that third window? You wasn't going to extend your ladder to that third window, was you?
I wouldn't go up there. Not on my own anyway.
But that's normal stuff for them. That's like
I
low
mean,
level.
I suppose to them these are small properties really, to what they're used to doing.
Corey likes a challenge, and we call it 2.5 or something. Corey will try to go a whole house just with 2.5 pieces, not build up or break down or anything.
Try and do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Carrie? Would you go up and do that third window?
Of course. That's nothing.
Sorry, that there.
That's not a challenge really. That's like everyday stuff for us.
It's a soft rubber, and it just seems to last.
No one's allowed to walk back to the car ever. If they walk back to the car, they owe me $5.
Really?
So you have to make sure you have all your equipment, all your towels, all your wool, everything. When you leave that car, you're not allowed to walk back to it until every job is done. I said if I catch you texting on one of my jobs, you owe me $2. Corey forgot that part.
What happened?
The no texting.
Oh yeah. I owe her like my paycheck
He
every
owes
week.
me a whole paycheck.
Every week. So yeah, not good.
That's good business sense.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of wasted time.
If you get caught texting, you have to pay for it.
You have to pay me. There goes your little
Hang on.
squeegee. Sorry.
What the hell?
Sorry.
Headache.
Because if you are texting, you could have washed one window and made me $4.
You're a tough cookie, you.
Yeah, so if you text,
He's just said you're a tough cookie.
I pack a big punch.
Here, try this waggler.
What? Where's the hook? There's a hook to a hook.
What did you call it?
A waggler.
It's a wagtail.
No.
Okay, what do you do? That's shit.
No. It's a technique to it.
I got
The
the
way I've been setting it.
You don't use it like a squeegee.
Oh, how do you use it?
You have to slightly twist your wrist a little bit.
It's flatter you have your hand to the glass, the easier it will be.
So you know you're twisting still. Basically,
That's what a wagtail is?
yeah, I'm waggling. Waggler.
That is horrible.
But on a storefront, it's quicker. Look at this.
That's shit. Look
Yeah,
at
I
that.
know. She said it was shit.
There
There you go.
That's better.
Cut that bit out.
No thanks.
Let's have a look. Oh, you're right. It's soaked up. But if you change the angle, you can soap it and do it at the same time.
Whoa.
Can you do that one more time, please, and explain that?
Alright, if you get it, you've got to get it at a certain angle. You could just use it as a normal squeegee. Just soap it up. But if you change the angle slightly, you can soap it and squeegee it at the same time.
Lisa had asked me too, is the glass different here? Which she even said it could be a silly question, which it's not, because
It's a good question, dude.
I did some glass in Sacramento, which is over the opposite side of Lake Tahoe, and I felt like the glass had some kind of curve to it because you couldn't fan it. It wasn't perfectly flat, so you had to pull it 6 times, which is ridiculous to us, but not as ridiculous as not removing paint all the way from the windows.
Yeah.
No.
Look at that.
Where'd you find that?
It's dangerous. It's just floating around on the roof.
Are you sure that just wasn't in your utility belt?
Now it is.
Now it is.
How do you think you got all this?
Just having to take the paint off the windows.
Where did you find that?
On the roof.
It's stuck in my belt. Oh man. It's time I get the paint off.
So you get the paint off.
Yeah, try to get the paint on this.
Is there a particular window frame that you prefer, Josh?
These ones are nice.
Nice. You realize your channel's on backwards?
Why is it on like that? Corey, did you put my squeegee together?
No. That's when you guys took it apart the other night to play with it in our video for Lee here. Y'all put it back together wrong.
And you not noticed, Josh?
Oh, I just noticed that was the first time I pulled my big out.
Somebody already get these?
Yeah, those are all done. We're going right.
You've got a routine already.
Yeah. We have our system.
Hi, Amy.
Leapfrog.
She's like, who are these people?
Why do you wear these boots?
I don't.
Oh, you don't wear them to work?
Yeah, I wear Nikes.
Oh, okay.
She's on TV, she gotta look good.
I did it because I'm gonna be a superstar.
Amy, you already are a superstar.
See, this is a 2-pole.
Tons of fish.
Oh, so it's not a jacuzzi?
Are we done?
Okay.
I'm out of here. What else is next?
What do you guys call this?
Scrim.
I'm done with one.
Scrim?
S-C-R-I-M.
It's covering me in lint.
Yeah, it does that.
It does that.
Yeah.
So here.
You want me to go and clean your windows? Well, a friend of ours had them, so they've sold their house and they didn't want to take them with them. So, my son, he's going to the pond, he's 6.5 foot deep.
This is how deep?
And,
Did you say this is 6.5 feet deep?
yes.
Wow.
Fish.
I got to pet a fish. I've done that back home, but her little setup was pretty cool.
In her backyard.
In her backyard, a little 6 foot deep
Pond.
And that was
A
fun.
bunch of koi fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's how we are with our clients too. We kind of get to know them. Like,
Is that deep?
yeah, Corey, go for it.
Wow.
Because when it's winter, you see they go down.
That is so cool. I'm gonna put one of those in my
I can sit and watch
backyard.
them all day.
Yeah,
Better
absolutely.
than a man.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah,
She liked you.
You've got to watch the herons.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of fell in my head. You never say.
So what type of fish are they then?
Koi.
Koi fish.
Yes.
Fire.
policeman.
Do you know, I
We
could
have
just
some koi ponds back home, but not. I've never seen one like this. I like this one. Yeah.
I could just swim in that right now.
It's so majestic. So quality, like if someone pays you to wash the windows, at least how we come to know it in the U.S. is you wash the window, like you clean everything off the glass. I understand if it can't be scraped, but buff it out with our steel wool, what we use, and even if you can't, we can get it out. Just, I don't know, it's here, it's a little bit, nobody seems to care. I even asked him if people ever say anything about the paint, and no, they don't. I don't know why that is, I honestly think if we were to come through and start being the only company that gets all the paint off the windows, I think that would change some things.
That lintel stuff is like absolutely covering you.
That's what I'm saying. Look
It's like black's the wrong colour to be wearing when you...
No, these are the wrong towels.
Yeah, the wrong towel.
Are you kidding me? What are these things?
Clothespin.
This goes right across my waist.
To hold my towels
Yeah.
and
Clips
Nope,
on there
that
and I
makes way
put
more
all my
sense.
towels on there.
I have one. It's in my purse.
It gets out of my way.
I never used to.
Have you ever had a ladder accident at all, you two?
Heck yeah. You
Yeah.
I fell off a ladder and I landed in a shopping cart like a cat. That was my only fall thing. Actually,
Did you break anything?
No.
No, we're pretty good. The ones we fall off are the 6-foot little ladders that everyone has in their houses.
We did have one employee that, like within a year, he'd fallen off a ladder more times than all of us combined.
Oh,
so, yeah, and he continues to do it every day.
We were on a probably like a $52 million house, and it was a construction clean, and he of course puts it on
The
rug. You know how you never ladder on a rug?
on a hardwood floor.
The rug slipped out and nutted himself.
Pretty bad.
Bad.
They do a good job. They've done a good job. Yeah, pleased with them.
Would you have them back?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's nice to watch someone else work. For a change.
Do you mean it's nice to watch some Americans clean your customers and you get paid for it, right?
That's exactly what I meant, Lee.
Signing his life away.
What do you think of the Americans so far from what you've seen?
Not good, to be honest.
We would ladder this.